This is the RUK American in 7.62-39. It's a great little rifle, but it does have one major flaw. The mini 30 mags. Let's see if we can fix that. Hey guys, this is Joe with Atlas Defense. I wanted to show you all about a really cool product I recently discovered for one of my favorite rifle platforms, the RUK American Ranch in 7.62-39. It's a great little rifle, very compact, inexpensive, super accurate, and it uses one of my favorite cartridges, the 7.62-39, which of course is an AK cartridge. Great little bolt action. It absolutely is phenomenal. Everybody should have one of these in their arsenal. So, if it's my favorite rifle, what am I talking about here? I'm not doing a review on the RUK American. I'm doing something that actually corrects one of the issues that I've had with this rifle for years. The RUK Mini 30 magazine. It's a cheaply made sheet metal box, tack welded. They really shouldn't be as expensive as they are, but they range anywhere between 30 and 50 bucks depending on brand and size. 7.60-39 though has one glaring issue that rises really bad in these types of magazines. If you notice, this magazine is straight. This is a stripper clip loaded with 10 7.62-39 cartridges. If you notice, there's a pretty significant curve here. Anytime you get about past 7 or 8, 10 rounds, this curvature really starts causing issues in feeding, especially on the semi-automatic platform. But you notice the hang-ups on a bolt action, especially if you're shooting very fast, especially pig hunting, suppressed at night. You want a gun that's running completely perfectly, very smooth, easy to run, lots of rounds. So the 7.62-39 RUK Ranch was one of my favorites. But that Mini 30 magazine has always been a problem. Even when you get to some of the larger capacity magazines, again, still inexpensively made sheet metal, but it's perfectly straight. These magazines should not cost as much as they are, but it is what it is. So my early fixes for this was actually to convert the rifle to AR style Magwells. Now, you run across the same issue, but it is designed for a more tapered cartridge, much easier in and out. You still get a little bit of a lock, which I'm going to show you why that's important later, especially for quick snap shooting. But this was a great fix to help with mag availability and cost. Everybody has AR mags. You can get even 7.62-39 AR mags that have the proper curvature. Now, how do you go about doing this? Well, you have to call Ruger and beg to see if you can get the AR style Magwell. It bolts right in, and you can use your AR Magwells in the RUK Ranch. But you still have the issue of the curvature when you start getting past around 11 to 12 rounds. It was a good fix at first, but now there's something better. So as you might have guessed, this product comes from a friend of ours, Occam Defense Solutions. They're an AK manufacturer and a really cool aftermarket accessories, mostly for the AK platform, which works really well because, of course, this is an AK around. If anybody owns this rifle, more than likely you're an AK owner and you have stacks of AK mags. One, they're completely reliable. Two, they're very inexpensive, easy to have, and of course, they're using a cartridge you already have for a gun you already have. So that's why a lot of us have one of these RUK American Ranches in 7.60-39. Now, what has Occam done to help fix this? Well, they've actually made an AK Magwell that fits the RUK Ranch series of rifles. So Occam Defense Solutions has released the RUK Magwell. This is the fix for the RUK American 7.62-39. In the past, I've tried a couple different methods of doing this, but this is the best way I've found to do it. The RUK Magwell is billet aluminum, fully machined. Everything you need is in the package. It's very well thought out. as a manufacturer and machining, always pay attention to that whenever I look at it. So there's the Occam Defense Solutions RUK Magwell for the Ruger 7.62x39 rifles. If you notice, this bolt right here is pre-installed. That's because the actual mag latch has to be in place to get that bolt. Great idea, great feature. The ones that I got actually have the fat bottom mag release, which I'll show you in a detail. It's definitely well worth the option. They do have it available in the base configuration with a standard sheet metal AK Magwell tab, but this fat bottom latch really makes a difference. Nice and smooth, allows you to get in there. But if you're hunting or want something a little less expensive, definitely that standard AK platform mag latch will do you just fine. This Magwell is beautifully machined, has the hardware as well as the shims to be able to adjust it for different rifles. Manufacturing tolerances over the platform of the Ruger American has varied slightly, so there's ways of incorporating that, and I've been able to make it work in the first generation, early production first batch rifles, all the way to the most current Gen 2 rifles in both 7.62x39 and 6.5 Grendel. First thing we're going to do is remove the old Magwell. Use your standard favorite Allen wrench set. The Ruger Magwell, it's fairly loose tolerances, it comes right on out. The Occam Defense you can expect to have a little bit tighter fit. Now if you notice, the shims are color coded, and that's just one attention to detail that Occam's doing. I find it super helpful to just go ahead and have your Allen wrench ready, as well as a magazine in the RUK Magwell to help with installation. And as always, make sure the gun and magazines are unloaded. If you notice, it is a very nice, smooth fit. You'll want to test several different magazines, especially all the ones you commonly use. One of my favorite mag setups for this system is a Magpul 30 with one of the Ranger bases. The RUK Magwell fits very tight, so in most cases you don't want to put pressure on this Magwell. This rubber bottom gives you an excellent monopod style, so if you've got to do fast shooting. So I've run through all of the magazines that I have here available. Everything looks good on this Gen 2. Let's go out and test it. All right, so now we have the Ruger 7.62x39 outfitted with the Occam Defense RUK Magwell. Got a 15-round Magpul mag in. Let's see how she runs. Already I can tell it's a lot smoother running. AK Magwell a lot easier in and out. Let's see how she does with the bigger 30-round mags. This is a US Palm. So how's the RUK do with steel surplus mags? Pretty good. Just kind of keeps going. See what some of the other mags do. How about the Ruger Gen 2? Does it fit that? US Palm? Yes. Woo! Magpul 30. Magpul 30 Gen 3. A lot of y'all know Occam Defense is the AK company. Well, they also do a bunch of other stuff. They still make really cool AKs.